Hello, I'm Hayley Leggs. I'm here with Mathias.
Mathias, yeah.
Mathias, sorry, I'm crap with pronunciations. From Turisas on this extremely hot day at Hellfest, and you are not melting in your big jackets.
It's kind of past the point of caring, really. You know? It's hot anyways.
I guess you're used to it, but you have all that makeup on stage. You must just not have sweat glands or something.
Yeah, it's kind of rehearsal as well for. We're gonna be up there with a lot more stuff on in the hot tent, so.
You don't want it to be a shock to the system when you get on the stage and suddenly start sweating your ass off. So when you guys started wearing the makeup, did you think it was going to be something you'd always be wearing on stage?
No, actually, we never really had a point where we were like, hey, let's start wearing makeup, really. It was started out from the idea that we wanted to have like some dirt and splatters of blood in our face. And then it just, when we were touring, it kind of got out of hand. So every night someone put a little bit more and then you kind of have to make up for it. So by the end of the tour, the makeup, as we know, it kind of had to emerge without us really wanting to do it. So
next thing you know, you're going to be like Dee Snider and the full Twisted Sister makeup.
I mean, it's kind of like become a very strong part of our image, of course, and everything we are. But it's not like that we couldn't perform without it either. So
no,
it's like,
but I think it's really helpful for a band to have something that recognizable that people can instantly identify you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've had a lot of former band members. You must have a lot of accordion players in Finland or something.
We haven't had that many accordion players, but yeah, it's been people have changed during the years. I mean, we've been active for quite some time as well, so it's kind of natural. And I don't know, I've kind of like loved the band. Has the kind of vibe in the band is, of course, with every person it's a little bit different, but it's like every different era has its own charm and all good memories. So
and everyone adds a little something to the band.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we've kind of broken our ways or gone different ways, in a bad mood with anyone. So we have like some of our ex-members are working on our crew now. So it's
really, that's cool.
It's kind of handy. They know everything inside out, and if someone breaks a leg, they can just jump in instead.
Yeah. That's really handy, actually. And you've been quite consistent the whole time in the band. You've always been there, yeah?
Me, yeah.
So everyone's got something they know they're definitely going to get. So you guys have helped to put Finland on the map, I suppose. I guess you guys and like Lordi have...
Yeah, of course, there's a lot of bands from Finland that I think Apocalyptica are playing here tonight.
Oh, yeah, I love those guys.
Yeah, of course, like a lot of bands from Finland that have made it really well in metal, and of course a lot of bands before us also who kind of helped paving the way a little bit by bit. But
do you find that your country is proud of you and what you've achieved?
I think in Finland, like, metal has a maybe stronger kind of appreciation, like within kind of outside metal as well. So in some countries you notice that metal is still the kind of underground and very far apart from, I don't know, the art world or something else.
Yeah.
And I think in Finland, maybe Scandinavia in general, metal is definitely kind of up there with, you know, you could have jazz, you could have metal, you could have classical, and it's all kind of like, no one looks down on metal, you know, from the other.
Scandinavia is very lucky like that. Like metal's almost like bigger than pop in a way, isn't it? Which is really cool. Do you ever find you've got such a specific sort of style as a band? Do you ever find that you run out of ideas for songs because you've been going for such a long time?
No, not at all. I think it's more that when we always try to keep the band evolving and not kind of get stuck in what we did 10 years ago and keep repeating that. It's sometimes a little bit of a balance in you know, where do we go from here, or what do we do next, and how much can you kind of push things without alienating people, and that kind of balance is kind of delicate, but it's something that we work with, because just doing the same thing, like playing stuff safe, would be very boring and artistically not very, you know, it would get your rent paid, but it's not artistically what we and I want to do. So.
And if the fans can tell that, they can smell bullshit, can't they? If it's not something that's genuinely coming from you.
Yeah.
So, like I say, you've been doing this band for a long time now. Is this your full-time job? Is this enough? Is metal enough to sustain you now?
Well, like in the band we have some people who have different jobs on the side. We have musicians who work with like freelance, so they might play for other artists or pop artists, or like we have like our bass player, our drummer, our professional musicians, so they also do like the full range of all kinds of music on the side. So they might like be here, and the next weekend they are, you know, doing some, you know, Latin music or whatever. So which is cool because they of course have a very broad range of influence.
You get a little bit more influence, especially with a band like yours. You don't want to go for just a standard metal sort of thing. It must be really helpful to have some outside influences.
Absolutely, and everybody has their kind of like own musical background. Like everybody is kind of tied together by metal, but everybody has everything else, you know. Someone comes more from the classical, and someone comes more from the jazz side of things, you know.
Maybe that's helped to attribute to your success, the fact that you've had all these different influences.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean,
give you something a little
but of
unusual.
course, like, but for me, it's been more like this band, because I do so much on the side as well. Like a lot of the kind of boring stuff runs through me as well. So I'm kind of like doing a lot of the email and interviews and all that kind of things.
Someone's got to do it.
So it's not just fun and games.
No.
Unfortunately.
At least if you do it yourself, you know it's getting done properly.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much for talking to us. I'm looking forward to the show later. Enjoy yourself.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.